I want us to head straight to Nakuru, but I'm starting with a very heartbreaking news. There are Kenyans who are working, engineers who are working on a LAPSSET project, and they have been attacked by the Al-Shabaab, and quite a number have lost their lives. I received that message just a few minutes before I started shooting this video from one journalist, my good friend Dixon Gore. And yes, it's a bit heartbreaking because that is a project that cuts across East Africa, and so it still see that the enemy is still within. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to go to Nakuru. I analyzed some time back, just not more than, I think it was 3 days ago, that hustler, if you define yourself, you fall within the definition of a hustler in William Ruto's mind, or rather in Kenya Kwanza's description, that you needed to go for the hustler fund because that is the only thing left for you. The conversation about supporting hustler started and ended with the personal finance loan that was given and packaged, marketed as hustler fund. Far from what is happening in Nakuru. Days after, Radiomaisha praised Susan Kihika for having fought for the hustlers. Komba, she won against Lee Kinyanjui, and because Lee Kinyanjui was not very serious about hustlers, Susan Kihika has fired 605 county workers that were casual workers. Listen to that clip.
Kwa majina yangu naitwa Susan Wangare, nimefanya kwa Nakuru County for 9 years, na tuko hapo kwa sababu ya kufutwa kazi. Tulisimamishwa date 1 bila notice, na Madam Governor Susan alikuwa ametuahidi tukimchagua tu hivi after 100 days anatuconfirm, but instead ya kuconfirmiwa ni kufutwa. Tulifutwa kazi. Tuko na watoto, manyumba si zetu, ni za kurent. Landlord hataki kujua ama wewe umeajiliwa ama hujaajiliwa. School fees bado walimu wataki kutambua ama umefutwa. Hiyo si kazi yake. Sisi tungeomba venye tu alitupromise atuajili. Alafu saa hizi tunasimamishwa, hata at least hata heli wangetupea notice, but hawakutupea. Tumejaribu kufuatilia, tukakuja huku kwako Madam Governor, tukapata huyuko, tukatumwa, tukaenda kwa CEO na CC wa environment, na instead ya kutusikiza walituambia sisi tulikuwa kama token, na token iliisha. Sisi si token, tulifanya kazi for more than 10 years, wengine wako na 14 years, 12 years, lakini instead ya at least kutu appreciate tunaitwa token. Sisi si token, sisi ni binadamu na tuko na watoto, na tunastahili tuandikwe permanent, si kashio, na tutaki kazi ya kashio tena.
Kwa majina ni Paul Mirito. Mimi nimekuwa casual na wenzangu. So ujumbe wetu ni mmoja tu kwa Governor Susan Kihika. Ni governor wetu na ni mama yetu. Alituahidi hatimize kile alichoahidi.
Mimi kwa majina naitwa John Dunda. Mimi ni branch secretary wa Nakuru County. I'm also the Deputy General Secretary, Kenya County Government Workers Union, Kenya. Tarehe moja walipigiwa simu usiku wa kuamkia tarehe moja, wakaambiwa wasiingie kazi. Wafanyikazi 605. Hao ni wafanyikazi wengi sana. Gavana wetu alikuwa ametuahidi ya kwamba tukimsupport na tukamsupport wafanyikazi wakamsupport, akiingia atawaconfirm. Sasa hatujui ni lipi ambalo limetendeka, ikawa mambo yakaenda senge mnenge. Wakati ameingia tu hivi miezi 2, sasa mwezi wa 3 wa 4 hawa wamepelekwa nyumbani. Tunamuomba gavana wetu ambao tunajua anapenda wafanyikazi, ili alejerea ili jambo ambalo limefanywa nyuma yake, ili apate kurudisha wafanyikazi kazini na pia apate kuwa confirm into permanent na pensionable terms. They are human beings. Hawa ni wanadamu na ni wafanyikazi, wako na watoto. Watoto wanaenda sasa kufungua shule, nyumba zao zimefungwa, hata mshahara wa Disemba hawajalipwa. Tunaomba hiyo mshahara ikuwe released mara moja, kwa hawakupatiwa hata notisi, na sheria inasema wazi ya kwamba mtu anaweza fanya kazi ya kibarua kwa muda wa siku 90, alafu ikipita akuwe confirmed. Wamefanya 10 years. Siku ya leo tumejaribu kufikia wale ambao wanahusika na ofisi ya gavana, tumejaribu kufikia ofisi ya county secretary, hatukumpata.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you follow this, there is another full clip where they're speaking for, I think they spoke for more than 10 minutes. And they're saying that some have worked for, it was shocking that some had worked for the last 10 years. Some started working even before county government. I think Wale County carries under, I think when it was under town council or municipal council, I can't figure out well. Then those who worked under Lee Kinyanjui, under the first governor, then Lee Kinyanjui. So there are those who had worked for 10 years. How do you work as a casual laborer for 10 years without confirmation to a permanent and pensionable terms? We are speaking about this. And what they are saying there is that at the campaign trail, the campaigns, or rather the manifesto, was fashioned as pro-hustlers. And the political pledge was that they are going to be confirmed and permanently employed. So that is what Susan Kihika promised to them. But instead, the County Public Service is calling them all sorts of names, and has refused and is telling them they're just tokens to the country. This is worst height of betrayal. Betrayal could be understatement. This is, according to me, is human rights violation. These are families, these are people that feed families, that's supposed to take their children to school. And if you see the way those women are talking there, they're really hurted. Some time back, in July, I analyzed that Kenyans, there is a big difference between the politician you are seeing on top of that car campaigning and the woman or man that will be seated in the office after the campaigns. There is poetic, sweet talk. But when rubber meets the road, policies are separated from politics, and the hustler is not on that decision-making table. You're not normally considered. So over this, I've tried to speak to some few, my good friend Moha, about who is in Nakuru, and of course things are not turning out to be very good because people are a bit unhappy. Worst of it all is that one thing I've gathered is some of these people, now that they had worked, economy is not doing well, and we promised that we wanted to, reach to support the hustlers. The spirit is going down. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and also like our video. Thank you very much for those who support us. This is the beautiful month of January. I just realized that we've hit 40,000 subscribers. Oh, guy, hata nilikuwa we've got 40,000 subscribers. I don't take it for granted. Yeah, I thank you each and every day because it's amongst you social videos. We've grown there because of you. I want us to take stock of something. That unfortunate sacking in Nakuru is just taking stock of unmet promises. Hustler, shed off the cultic following of the politician under the guise of being a hustler. And face the reality. Take stock that politician promised you this and is not delivering it, because that is it. And this would be a message in future that people should just, if I was promised it is not given, what do I need to do? Even if you don't, you need to find avenues of reminding. I think the public do not just have avenues of reminding, because media has been captured by the big boys. But if people can get legal ways of just reminding the leader that, look here, you promised us this, where is it? You promised us this is not it. So this is unmet promise. Is this going to be the trend of political leadership in the country? End of hustler spirit. When we told you guys that hustler agenda was a very good political strategy used to wing voters, some of us looked at it as just trying to profile or rather demean that narrative. But that is it. I see and I foresee the end of hustler spirit. What will remain is the wheelbarrow symbol that is in the UDA logo. Those are the remnants of the hustler image. But the spirit, with time, it's right time to start shedding it off. Because the reality here is, in the office, there is no spirit of a hustler. In fact, the hustler spirit could be at the mainstream level. The president, the deputy, and the poetic talk about it. But when it comes to MP, appointed, elected through UDA, senator, governor, it's not there. Not even members of parliament from Nakuru. I've not seen them. I'm trying to fix an interview with one leader who did not win there. Maybe I'll bring this to his attention, try to ask him some of these questions. I'm calling upon some bodies, and this is a conversation we can have. Security of tenure of county staff should be relooked. What does the law say? Actually, the law says you should work as a casual for, I think, 3 months. Now 3 months should be absorbed or dismissed. I don't know. But I think there is a cap up as to for how long you can work as a casual worker. Then after that, you get absorbed. And then we know that there's going to be change of guard every 5 years. They're going to sack people as the way we want. It's about time the Senate, which is the custodian of devolution, relooks on security of tenure of the county public service. Because that's where people are playing. We've seen governors just waking up and firing left, right, and center. I don't think that's how it should be. Because we are also destroying careers. For example, I am seeing now county governments are picking journalists from the newsrooms. Journalists are leaving newsrooms to go and work for the county. So this is a career reporter or a career journalist that you've picked and have given a job and have left maybe a well-paying media job to come and work in the county. After 5 years, when the governor doesn't make it, when another governor comes in, that person has to go home, not on incompetence, but because of political expediency. So ladies and gentlemen, that's my take. I don't think it's right, unless there is something we don't know. But I wish Susan Kihika will listen to this group. And I'm glad that I've been part of their plight.